Hello, everyone. Today I'm here at Warner Brothers Studio Tour in Hollywood. I've been invited to bring you along and show you a sneak peek of this really cool Warner Brothers Studio Tour that's available to the public. Today we're going to go learn about superheroes. We're going to learn about the history about the Warner Brothers lot. There's going to be a lot of surprises. So here's the really cool logo here. And then, of course, we have the one and only Wonder Woman. Wow, this statue is so cool. She's so tall. All right, let's go check in. Our time slot is 12, but this is the check-in area. There is a Warner Brothers Studio store. You're going to have to go through security. Over there in the corner is where you purchase tickets. And then over here on the left, there's a Starbucks. So if you are thirsty, if you haven't ate anything, if you have an early tour time, you could always get some breakfast, or if you have one midday, you could get some lunch. So let's go check in and have some movie fun. You can buy tickets online, but you could also buy tickets the day of. I want to also show you that right now they have a current Superman experience. This is a separate ticket attraction, so you do have to pay extra to experience the Superman experience. And right here we have some really cool Looney Tunes statues, Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny. These make me think of the Looney Tune store back in the 90s where they had them all around the world. And these statues were like right in front of the store and you would be able to take pictures. I think these might be it. They look like them. Daffy Duck, and then Bugs Bunny. We have the one and only Jenny here who is experiencing this tour for the first time. How do you feel, sis?
I'm actually excited, so excited. My main thing will be to see the Friends couch.
She is a big Friends fan, so yeah, there's a really cool experience here that you could do when you come to the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, where you could sit on the Friends couch. Very cool. That'll be coming shortly. All checked in. Let's go explore and have a lot of fun. Before you go into the tour, you see this beautiful logo with this beautiful quote that says, "We believe in the power of story." And I love this. It's truly magical. So let's see what's happening in this room. This is kind of the first part of the tour where you kind of just walk around and kind of read things about the early days of the Warner Brothers Studios, how it came about, the Warner family, a lot of different things, how it has evolved, television, and of course, animation. This is the man, Jack Warner. He partnered with Sam to lead the production side of the studio in the 1950s. He was the youngest of four brothers who went into the film business. And wow, here are some of his cool artifacts, like his phone book. And if you look closely, Walt Disney's number is on the phone book. That's pretty cool. We also have some other items here. Look at this little cute dog. Super cute. Oh my God, they have the iconic tower. It's so iconic, and they have a little small version of it here for people to take photos with it. This is so iconic to see. We'll probably see the real one when we're on the tour, but for now they have a little small one here. Pretty cool. I love this because you are able to learn about a lot of things and the birth of the Warner Brothers lot, how everything came about. Oh, look, Casablanca. Such a classic film. This is actually one of the first movies that they filmed here on the lot, and it made a lot of people famous. How cool. They also have little miniatures of the stages. There's a stage 16. I think this is the most famous one of them all. They have one over here of stage 25. And then if you turn over here, they have one of stage 10. And I wanted to kind of show you this because it's kind of cool. So this is what's filming currently on the lot. There's a lot of stuff going on. The Pit at stage 22. New shows filming at stage 28. The Jennifer Hudson Show at stage 1, 2, and 3. So there's a lot of magic happening today here on the lot. This is the waiting room area. So what's going to happen is that they're going to split us into groups and they're going to put us with a special tour guide who's going to take us around the lot. Right now we are in this room where they're going to do a little introduction about the studio tour.
Welcome to Warner Brothers.
Welcome.
Aloha. Welcome.
Welcome
Welcome
to Warner Brothers.
He's looking at you, kid.
I'm gonna go down to the very first one. Want to sit up front?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get out of here?
Yes.
All right. And away we go. All right, everybody. So, my name is Matt. I'm going to be your tour guide for the next hour or so. We'll be getting off the cart and exploring a little bit today. So just wait for my cart to come to a full and complete stop. In 2008, we actually purchased New Line. So we still mostly use them to release our horror pictures. So last year we had Final Destination Bloodlines, we had Weapons, and we had The Conjuring Last Rites. One of my favorite people is Annabelle, everybody. There she is, Annabelle. Say hi to Annabelle. And look, she brought her nun friend too. How nice is that, you know? So you see this over here? That kind of looks like a motel. That is a motel from the show Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah, Pretty Little Liars. I recognized it too.
You did?
I was like, they filmed something there.
Hey, you got it, right? Over here to the left, this is another big production office, but you put some banners up there, has some people walking around doing schoolwork. This is East Texas Tech from Young Sheldon. So we don't have to go all the way out to Texas to be in Texas, but go in here. So this is what the inside of a lot of practicals are going to look like. This one's a little bit more blown up though, so you can kind of see everything, which is really interesting. So you're going to see we got our lighting grid up there. That's where you can hang up lights, sometimes even cameras and microphones, to light the scene evenly down here, however they see fit. You're also going to see a walkway up there. So the walkway you would think would be for crew to hang up lights or maybe put up a backdrop. That's actually mainly used for actors. So what they're going to do, since this is a two-story building, or it looks like a two-story building from the outside, when they're filming from the outside, they're going to have actors walking back and forth, maybe poking their heads out the window. If it's a named actor, they'll kind of put a backdrop behind them, make it look like it's a little bit more lived in. But if you ever see that actor in an actual room, that's going to either be on a soundstage or on the first floor of a different practical, maybe even the same practical, just dressed a little bit differently. But you saw the police station side was over there. This was the school side, and we're going to exit through the firehouse side.
This building right here, that's where they filmed Pretty Little Liars. And I'm going to talk a lot about Pretty Little Liars because that's a show that I watched a lot growing up. So I recognize a lot of these sets. The church over there. And we have all these buildings. This was also used in Gilmore Girls. So it's pretty amazing to be standing on this historical set. This church here has been used in a lot of TV shows like Pretty Little Liars, Gilmore Girls, Norbit. So much has been filmed at this church. Super cool. At this house, they filmed Friends, Pretty Little Liars, Gilmore Girls. We are about to go into one of these houses. A lot of different TV shows and movies have been filmed here, but this is what it looks like inside. Here is the living room, and what makes this house really special is that this one actually has a roof. But when you go to the second floor, there's actually nothing upstairs. Really, really cool. So some of these homes do have roofs, some don't. It just depends on what they need for production. This is so cool to be here. This is the backside of the same house that we just walked in. So the front and the back are two completely different homes. Really cool because they could use different sets for different movies. So, oh my goodness, this is the farm in Pretty Little Liars. If you see the pilot episode, this is used a lot in that episode. This is really cool to be standing in this area. For all my friends who love the Gremlins, this house was used in the film. And if you turn around over here, I want to just say a little bit more facts about this house. Again, this house was used in Pretty Little Liars. And there's an episode where there's a car that goes into a house. And this is actually the house. And the car actually goes into this area of the home. The coffee shop from La La Land. How cool.
And over here, this is where Sheldon steals 21 extra seconds of Raiders of the Lost Ark from The Big Bang Theory. And we also have this movie theater over here. That's from Friends, where Joey had the premiere of his film, where Chandler fell asleep. This intersection over here, that's where they did the Cuban Pete dance sequence in The Mask. And we have a real working movie theater over here. This is the Stephen J. Ross movie theater. This is where we have the premiere of our films. This is the Big Bang Theory stage. This is a legacy plaque for it. We'll talk more about legacy plaques in a little bit. But every stage is going to have one of these signs that tells you the name of the stage, when it was built, and the notable productions that shot on the inside. Like this one, we do have Casablanca. We do have Bonnie and Clyde. Blade Runner, Starman, a very underrated John Carpenter film, Wishes of Eastwick, Gremlins 2, Batman Returns Forever, and Batman and Robin are shot in here. That's stage 16, right behind stage 21. That is the tallest sound stage in North America. They shot like Jurassic Park and Ghostbusters over there, so that's pretty cool.
Welcome to Stage 48. This is the self-guided tour portion of the tour, so you're kind of doing things on your own. They have a really cool Central Park cafe here where they sell pizza, coffee. When you go to your right, they have a really cool French shop where you're able to sit on the famous couch over here. And they have the coffee shop. There's a bunch of merch here as well. So if you love Friends, you're going to be in heaven in this area. And then when you turn to the other side, we're going to go over here. There is a little tour called Stage 48 Script to Screen where there's costumes, there's interactive things to do in there. We're going to go in there pretty soon. Looking around, they also have some friend costumes. We have the famous couch. How cool. And we have more costumes over here too. Let's see, whose costume is this? Nice. This is Lisa. Oh, wow. They have the kitchen here, too. And they also have more costumes. We have the living room here as well. What's cool is that there's, like, merch everywhere, too. So it's like a shopping experience, too. They have a whole bunch of merch over there. But they also have another costume here of other friends. Jennifer Aniston, David. This store is huge. There's so much friend merch everywhere at every corner. Again, oh look, Spirit jersey, Friends. Very nice. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a really big fan of Friends. I never really got into it, but I do have a lot of friends who love the show, like my best friend Amanda, my friend Jenny love Friends. We also have a kitchen collection of plates, candles. These are really nice. Salt and pepper shakers, bowls. This is so cool. They have this little hat right here too that says Friends. Can you actually buy this? Because this would be kind of cool. So I believe this is like where they all hang out outside their apartment. We see that famous water fountain with the couch. We have this cool dining table. More dining table. And the cool thing is that after you go to the cafe, you can come over here and eat and enjoy the beautiful environment. Coffee shop here, where you come over here and take a photo with the set. That's super cool. Wow, the details here are crazy. These are not real, they're fake. But it's cool to see all the details that they put into this. All the hard work that they put into this to make you believe you're part of the set and you're part of a Friends episode. This is cool. Oh, look what I found. The turkey. I have seen this episode of Friends with the turkey that goes over someone's head. I don't know which other Friends it is, but that's cool that they have that here too. Time to experience stage 48, script to screen. Let's see what's inside. So the first thing I see are some costumes. Ooh, I recognize the one from the middle. That's from Pretty Little Liars. Shay wears this. See her in the back with that. And then this one's from Gilmore Girls. And then this one over here is from Smallville. Wow. Over here we have a costume from The Matrix. And over here we have some costumes from Ocean 8 with some props, some jewelry. This one here too. Wow. Wow, look at the details. And then over here we have some costumes from Sinners. Amazing. And this one's from The Last Samurai. In this part of the room is where we kind of go behind the scenes to learn some of the processes in filmmaking, like screenwriting, cast process. Really, really cool. Casting. You have some really cool interactive thing here that you could do for fun. And then, of course, storyboards. There's so much to see. We're going to start over here. First, we have a Batman mask from Batman Returns. Some costumes from Minecraft. The details are crazy. This is worn by Jack Black. We move over here and we learn about the role of the art department. We have some costumes from Crazy Rich Asians. Wow, look at this beautiful dress, wedding dress. We move over here and my favorite, oh my God, Selena. These costumes were worn by Jennifer Lopez, and look at the details. Wow. This makes me happy. And the famous purple gown. I believe she wore this in Amor Prohibido or Tengo Cumbia, one of those songs, performances in the movie. Wow, this is definitely one of my favorite parts from the tour. I love Selena. I watched this movie so many times. We also have some costumes from Space Jam: A New Legacy. I love this. They have costumes from Sinners. So cool that they have these here. I love Sinners. Welcome to another area of this really cool exhibit. Right here they have a France photo experience where you step into the set of France and you take a photo right there with the couch in a coffee shop. Really, really cool. They have a professional photographer here, and then you take a picture with your own phone. They also have a bunch of different costumes from other classic films. Costumes from My Fair Lady. Now we're getting into how visual effects are created. They also have this experience right here. All right, Jenny, let's try this. Do you want to look taller or smaller?
I'll look taller.
Okay. Oh, no, you're going to look smaller. You're going to look smaller than me.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and sit. And I'll look at the screen. How cool is this Patrick effect? So cool. So now I'm a giant and you're like a little person. This is how movie magic is done. So cool. For anyone who loves France, they have this really cool photo op with the popular orange couch and the fountain. This fountain was actually brought from the original set here at the tour. And it's so cool to see this in person. It's real. There's water in there, friends. This was also used in other TV shows and films, but it's best known for France. Also, for anyone who is obsessed with Abbott Elementary, they actually film it here at the Warner Brother backlot. This is the entrance of the public school where all the teachers work. Welcome to the Action and Magic exhibit. This is your final stop on your tour. This is where you're going to see a lot of DC as well as Harry Potter. Wow, they have some costumes from Batman, the Joker costume from The Dark Knight, as well as the Mr. Freeze costume from Batman and Robin. And over here we have some other costumes. Oz costume from the Batman 2022, and this one here too, the Riddler costume from the Batman 2022. Superman. Who's excited for the new Supergirl movie coming out? I am, but they have some costumes here. This is the Ultraman costume from Superman 2025. Oh no, where's the Superman costume? It's currently being used by production. And then we have these costumes here too. This is the girl who was the influencer. And then we have this one here too. Wow, if you love Batman, you're gonna be in heaven. These are all the Batman costumes from all the Batman movies, all in one place. Wow. My favorite has to be probably the original from 1989. It just makes me think of the games, the Super Nintendo games I used to play as a kid. And I really like this one too, Batman Forever. They're all super cool. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. I don't know why I think a lot of people are going to think this one's the coolest from the Batman 2022. Very nice. I also have a costume from Shazam, Fury of Gods from 2022. And for anyone who loved Wonder Woman, they have this really cool photo op where you hold her lasso. Let's do this really cool photo op here. So I think I'm supposed to stand right here. You press hard. Oh, wow, that was so cool. Really, really cool. I love Wonder Woman, so this is really cool to hold her lasso. Let me see. There we go. Wow, this tour just gets better and better as you explore it. We have a lot of really cool props from all the DC comic films that have been released. Oh my goodness, look at this. They have vehicles. This is from the Dark Knight. There's more. Now we're going into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So they have a lot of different little activations here. Things that you could do, such as make a spell or really cool photo ops. Even visit where Harry Potter lives or lived. The little room under the stairs. Wow, can't believe Harry Potter lived here. Look at all these really cool props. And we have Dobby here. Oh, this is the name of Harry's first bedroom, the cupboard under the stairs. Poor Harry. But this is so cool. Let's see what else is over here. Oh wow, we have the vehicle right here. And over here, let's see what's over here. I think this is where maybe you learn how to do different spells from Fantastic Beasts. Really cool photo op. Oh, the Soaring Hat experience. Is it open or is it closed? I'm not sure.
There's nothing hidden in your head the Sorting Hat can't see. So try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be. Cunning, shrewd, let's see. Slytherin!
I think we have some really special friends who want to say hello. So let's say hello. Another one. Let's say hello. They are so cute. I want to take one home, but I don't know if I'll be able to control and manage their popular. They're super cute. I'm having too much fun with this. How cool. They have also a wand choreography interactive demonstration. We have a bunch of wands. There's a wand for everyone. And remember, the wand chooses you. Welcome to the potions classroom. So many potions, so many ingredients. Hey, Jenny, do you want to do a spell potion? Let's follow the instructions. All right, so let's see. Let's figure it out. Let's see, where's that one at? It needs to be nearby.
Right here.
All right, press it. Okay, and then standard ingredients. Oh, where is it? Right here. Click on it. And then mistletoe berries.
Mistletoe berry.
Ooh. We did it! You're now a witch. Wow, it's just like the movies. We are in the final room of this amazing tour, and we finished the tour with some amazing props from My Fair Lady, from ER, from other wonderful movies like the Lego movie, and my favorite of all, from The Exorcist, the crucifix prop. The final stop of this amazing tour is at the store, and there's a lot of wonderful things here for kids. We have a lot of things with the WB logo. There is stuff from Friends. There is stuff from About Elementary, The Big Bang Theory. We have stuff from Looney Tunes. We have things from Harry Potter. We have a lot of stuff. So don't forget to take home a souvenir when you come and experience this wonderful tour. Today has come to an end. I want to thank my friends at Warner Brothers for this amazing day. If you like what you saw, you too can experience this. I'm going to post a link below if you're interested in booking your own tour. Something really cool about this is that every tour is different. So what you saw in this video will be completely different what you will experience if you do book a tour here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. Pretty awesome. I had so much fun. Let me know your favorite moment from this video. And like Looney Tunes say, that's all, folks. See you in the next video.